well, and we are very, very grateful to him. So I'm going to pass this over to Jackie so we can get this moving.
All right. Thank you so much, Jamie. All right, so before we transition into our final interview of the day, we just wanted to do one final shout out to all of our sponsors again. Special thanks to the Miss New York United States and Little Miss New York United States pageants, Chris Franz Pageant and Model Coaching, today's International Woman Pageant, WAC North American Pageants, KIJALM Creative Team, and of course Miss Starlight Galaxy Pageant System. And without further ado, I'd like to invite Mr. Cesar Solorzano of Juan Carlos Pinera, Inc.
Yeah. And I'd like to say thank you to Renee and all the girls that did an amazing job too, right guys?
Yeah.
They did amazing. Thank you Renee for putting it all together, and very grateful for this moment. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Cesar. Now, I know that the mission of Juan Carlos Pinera, Inc. is to make women feel beautiful. How do you define beauty?
Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. Beauty is not a perfect size 2 or 30, 34, 27, 36 or something, 34. Beauty is all over. We find, we celebrate the women's body in which way. We do all sizes and shapes, and what we like to do, what we like to do is that, beauty is a feeling, and I think that women get dressed how they feel or their moods. So we try to capture that in every piece that we do.
All right. Now, I know that as far as the elements of the designs for Juan Carlos Pinera are concerned, florals, lace, the fabrics are some of the icons. For the collection that we're going to see today, what are the most pervasive elements?
Well, we have 3 parts of the collections. One part you're going to see, it's a jersey collection, which is called a Premiere. We started that long time ago. We've been 27 years doing. So the Premiere collection is a very sleek and slim type of line, a little bit runway, a little bit see-through, not see-through, but a little bit imaginative for the body, but you don't see anything. So it celebrates the woman's body. The other part of it is our couture, which is, right now we're in the process of making Holiday or finishing Holiday, which we use in amazing fabrics. We work with Alan lace and the chantillies, and our corsets, our fabrics are all custom made for us. We have, most of the fabrics are made, for us. We design our own. So we take great pride in fabrics and the construction of our pieces.
Can you tell me some of the places that Juan Carlos Pinera has been seen?
Ooh.
There are so many, I know.
First, we're just really humbled that people still like us, and we have never lost touch for who we are, and every day we're just so thankful and grateful for that. But for that, we have done, we have done a lot of covers of a lot of major magazines, Vogue, and we have done Cosmo, and we did, Pitbull's opening numbers. We've done Cannes Film Festival, Oscars, Emmys. We've done major celebrities, and again, we're just really grateful. It's not, the cover or the celebrities, because we look at every person or store that we deal with as a celebrity, and this is the most important person in front of us when we're designing, not because we've been there or done that.
Now, I know that you've also designed gowns for women that are competing at Miss USA, Miss America. How does the event or the pageant system influence the way that Juan Carlos Pinera designs?
We're particularly proud to win this year Miss USA. That was our gown. Thank you very much. And a couple of years before we won, Mrs. America with Mallory Hagan, and last year we were sponsors for the Miss United States. We were very proud of that. We came into that role because these girls are really exceptional girls. They really are. They give them a hand. A lot of these girls are, they spend hours working in their communities. They're good. And how we started designing for the pageant world is that each one has their own personality. you know, and you need to shine that personality on stage. And ultimately, it's not the gown that wins. You know, I always say it's not the gown that wins. Yes, it gets them the attention and it brings out, you know, their better qualities that they have, but it's really the girl that wins, you know, the pageant, and the girl that makes, you know, the dress and how it makes them feel. And again, it's all about a feeling. And you know, there's a lot of great faces I see in New York, you know, that I see all the time, and you know, Dell, and just happy, you know.
All right, so I know that pageant award season is coming up. All those wonderful red carpet events that, you know, we all tune into our TV and we're eating a Papa John's pizza. When we're looking at the designs on the red carpet, what do you think are going to be the top trends this year?
There's, you know, there's a lot of really great top trends, you know, like we're working on now, and something, we always like to be cutting edge, and we don't follow any other designers out there. We really are like original. We custom make our own things. We don't even see anything. We make our own patterns. We manufacture everything in the United States. So we thank you. We don't see the cherries, or, you know, we really take pride on what we do. Pageant season, you know, is coming around, which is really an exciting thing. And basically we look at, like, we like to do amazing, we like to do spectacular. We don't know, and I can speak for Juan, he doesn't know how to do good, or it's okay. And if it's not amazing or spectacular, he doesn't put it in the line. So trends are changing. Like we started with the, you know, overskirt that has in a tulle. Like for instance, and then now we're doing a mesh overskirt, and we believe that, you know, if you're doing an overskirt, the client or the person should feel like it's light. And we love to bring, you know, sex appeal to the client in any size that we have, you know. And it's a great time. We love, you know, pageant and red carpet, and you know, and everything is in full force, and things are flying, and you know, it's great. In the cutting room, and you know, it's just exciting.
And what goes into managing and maintaining an international brand like Juan Carlos Pinera?
You know what? That's a great question. Thank you. I tell all the girls that work for us, you know, we work together, that we are only as good as our weakest link. So it's not really us, you know, there's such a big team that comes into that. You know, we have a woman that just cuts lace. Just, you know, takes the whole roll, guys, and just cuts lace. And I always tell her, you're the most important person here, because without you, everything comes down. And it's like, you know, and my seamstresses and my pattern makers and everybody, it's a group effort, and it's about pride, and it's not about the designer, it's about, you know, we are just as strong as our weakest link. And at least I can speak for my crew, you know, they're exceptional and they're spectacular, and they put their heart into everything. So, and they're humble. You need to be humble, and you need to be, and I don't know, it's pretty simple. It is.
I mean, that's an incredible message about how humility and teamwork can really build something beyond one's wildest dreams. What else would you say inspires Juan Carlos Pinera designs?
There's a couple things, you know. First of all, I think it's like, you know, we have a mentality that, you know, in order to make a true decision in life, whatever it might be, you know, to design something spectacular, to be a great father, a great mother, a great businessman, you know, you just need one thing, you know, one thing only, and that's action. And without it, we can't get it, you know, we can't do anything. So we take action on what we feel, and inspiring is that, you know, it's fabrics, and it's feelings, and it's moods, and it's not really about trends. It's celebrating the woman's body and how they feel. You know, one day you can feel sexy, one day you can feel elegant, one day you feel serious. And we know that women tend to dress how they feel.
No, definitely a great point. Okay, so I have a tough question for you. Out of all of the photo shoots, magazine covers, red carpets, pageants that you've designed for, that Juan Carlos Pinera Designs has been an iconic brand for, what would you say has been your favorite experience?
Oh wow, that's a really hard one. They're all very special. They are very, very special. they're all very special, and I can't really come up with one. You know, each one has something really spectacular in it, and we're just very grateful, and we're honored, and we still think like, how are we here, you know? And thank you, God, for being here, and we never forget who we are. We are from Cuba, and we came to this amazing country with nothing, and we work very hard. We do every day, and it just goes that if you commit and you take action, things happen, and excellence is seen. You can see it. It's not, you know, you can see fabrics, and you can see work, and you see hard work, and they're all very special. Everyone, every queen that we dress, every celebrity that we do, every mother of the bride, every prom girl, every bar mitzvah girl, every store that we do, each one is like our last one, or we take it like she's our rock star.
Well, today we will get the round of applause for that. So today we're going to be celebrating humility, hard work, teamwork, excellence with the Juan Pinera showcase. Before we transition into the wonderful designs, what are some of the things we should look for, and what should we be most excited about?
Just enjoy it. You see, you know, just look at it and enjoy it. And, you know, all you guys are into fashion, and that's why you're here, and you've been here, and you've done that, and you try it, and just enjoy it. You'll see. You'll find out the excellence when you look at the piece, and it'll speak to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want everybody to say thank you to Renee.
It's the first time I've never had to work behind backstage, and it's a bit flawless for me. Thank you, Renee.
All right, and thank you, Caesar.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to let you just check in with the models before we transition into the showcase.